Good morning, friends. Welcome in this class of dashboard building through Microsoft Excel. Dashboard is one of the very powerful technique of Microsoft Excel for data analysis. Dashboard is a graphic user interface which provide at a glance view of the key performance indicator. You may read more about this on Wikipedia. So dashboards are generally being prepared in Excel through pivot tables and slicer. Kindly note that this slicer option is available in Microsoft Office 2010 onwards. The earlier version of Microsoft like 2003, 2007, 1997 are not having this slicer option. So dashboard, the pivot tables and slicers are must. So if we talk about the pivot tables are the techniques for data processing. They arrange or rearrange the larger data into some useful information. You may read more about Wikipedia. And slicers are the visual filters. They not only apply filters to the pivot table and pivot charts, they also connect various pivot tables and pivot charts. For this video, we are going to use the global superstore data. This data is having around 11,79,000 data entry points. This is having around record of 51,000 plus rows. Let me to show you the data. If we talk about this data, so this is a data. Global Superstore is just like Amazon. As you place an order, you get some order ID. You place the order on order date. So this is a ship date, ship mode, customer ID, customer name, the segment. This Global Superstore have divided their customers into three segments. And that segments are the consumer who buy for the home consumption, somebody who buy for corporate use called as a corporate, and the home office. So the person belongs to which city, the state a consumer belongs to, the country, the region. So these countries been divided into some regions, and these regions are finally been divided into the 5 markets. The product ID, the category. So they are dealing in the 3 category of products only, that is furniture, office supplies, and technology. So there are having certain subcategories. What is the name of the product? What is the amount of a bill for a particular order? The quantity order, is there any discount? If yes, what is the percentage? What is the profit made in the order? Shipping cost, as well as the order priority. So this is a view of the data. So it is having a dimensions related with the order, like order ID, order date, ship date, dimension related with product, category, subcategory, product name, ID, shipping related dimension like ship date, order, ship mode, order priority, customer related dimension like customer ID, name, segment. So geographical dimension like this cover 3,650 cities. Customer belongs to 1,100 states. They fall around 165 countries, which been clubbed into 23 regions and finally into the 5 markets. We have a quantitative data with regard to sales, quantity, shipping cost, discount, and profit. This data is having a data for 4 years from 2012 to 2016. So with this, we want to create this kind of a dashboard. This provide a month year wise sales trend. This is a market wise sales, and this is a category wise sales. This is a slicer. So if I want to see how the data is for consumer segment, so if I click it there, I find all those values are being adjusted for the consumer segment. So if I want to see for the corporate segment, so the data is being adjusted. If I want to see for home office, so data is being adjusted for home office. Okay, so with the help of this, we will do it again. So this is the same data, the global superstore data, which is having around total around 11 lakh data entry points, having around 51,000 rows, and with this we want to prepare a dashboard. So as I said earlier, so dashboard consists of the 2 things. One is a pivot tables or pivot charts, as well as the slicers. So slicer, they connect the different pivot tables. Now let's draw a pivot table from here. So I select this entire data, I go to insert tab. So under this pivot table, okay, so I go to pivot table. I want a market wise total sale. So this is my market, this is my market, and this is my sum of sales. Okay, so I want to arrange it from larger to smaller, sort largest to smallest. Let me to adjust the number format. So I just need a 0 decimal place. So as present it is having 3 decimal places. I move to 0 decimal place. Okay, now I want to create a pivot chart of this. So I pick up a bar chart. Done. So now I want to make some modification in this table, in this chart. I don't need this. I deleted this. I don't need this. I deleted this. I want to hide this. Right click, hide. Okay. So I want to delete this also. This is market wise total sale. Rename it. So I rename this as market wise sales. Okay. So now I find there's a reverse trend. So here the Africa is last, but here the Africa is at the top. So I want to align the axis also. I selected this, right click, format axis. So I'm using Microsoft Office 2010. You may have a later version also, but you need to go to the axis option. So go to the axis option. There's a thing called as categories in a reverse order. Okay. So I adjusted these categories in a reverse order. Let me to mark the label on. So I add data labels. So labels been added. Then I just want to adjust it a bit. So I click, right click, data series. So I want to say gap between these bars. I want to reduce these gaps. Okay. Done. Now I want to prepare my second table. It's easy to prepare a second table. I can duplicate this and then we'll adjust it. So to duplicate a pivot table or a sheet, left click, drop toward right, hold the control button, drop. Okay, this is a duplicate sheet being created now. So in this, rather than of market, so what I want the product category. Okay, I remove this market from here. I added a product category, so I get this entire table. Now similarly, I want something again. Third is a order date wise or a ship date wise. I want to see month and year wise trend. Again, I selected this sheet, left click, move towards right, plus control button, hold it. Okay. Now I want to remove this furniture. And I added this order date. Okay. I get this kind of data. I click at this date. So you may click any of the date. So this kind of a chart is very clumsy. It's not give you a clear view. I can club this. You go to right click, group. So I want to group this month wise as well as the year wise. Okay. So this is now my month wise and year wise data. I want a line chart. So what I will do, I go to my pivot options, chart, chat, and then I will pick up the line chart. Okay. Let me to adjust it again. I don't need these lines. So I will delete these lines. I don't need this total. Delete this total also. Hide these buttons. So I don't need them. Right click, hide. Okay. So I don't need this also. Right click, delete. Now I want to prepare them, present them at a single place. So which I may call it as a dashboard. Let me to insert a new sheet. And in this sheet, I give them a background as a dark gray. Okay. Now I want to add this chart. The charts I want to pick up here. So this is my first chart, the market wise sale. I pasted it here. This is my market wise sale. This is my market wise sale. And from market wise sale, let me to reduce the size of this. Okay. This market wise sale. Now if I go to second sheet, this is a category wise sale. Okay. Let me to rename this. This is category wise sale. So I copied it, moved to this place. I said paste. This is my category wise sale, and this is my month year wise sale. So this is month year wise sale. Then with this year wise sales trend. Okay, now I want to add all those, merge all them into a dashboard and an interactive dashboard kind of thing. So I copied this, went to this place, pasted it here. Okay, pasted it here. I said Control V. I have increased the size of this table, and then let me to reduce it from here a bit. Okay, so this is my year wise trend. Now I want to add slicers also. It's easy to add slicers. I go to insert option. Here I find there is a thing called as slicers. Click it there. I want to add a slicer for this segment. You may pick up any of the field for a slicer. You may pick multiple fields also. As of now, I picked up a one field only, slicers. Now just click at this, consumer. Is it all moving? No, it is only one thing which is a month and year wise trend which is moving, rest is not moving. So here there is a called as pivot table connection. Under slicer tool option, there is a pivot table option. I may click it with all the tables, done. So now if I click at any of the button, I find all the things are moving. Okay, all the values are get adjusted or as per the whatever the option, the visual filter which I'm applying. If I want to clear it, just click at this button, you may clear it. You may change the shape of this slicer. You may add multiple slicers also. If you want to add another slicer, click it there, slicer, go there. So you may add multiple slicers. Okay, so this connection in this worksheet or the network, whatever you want to do, you can go ahead. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you very much.